can like get a disc, it's like, why not make it more accessible? Just put it on its own tab, if anything. Wasn't the reason why they don't allow Nintendo because you could like load cheats or something, I think. Like, or you could have cheats loaded like without it being able to be detected or some shit, I think. I think is the reasoning. David sent me a picture of his setup, and apparently he asked his work for a standing desk, and they just had like a adjustable standing desk at his office that they just weren't using, so they were like, yep, you can use this, and just gave it to him. I think he has to give it back eventually, I think, but it's like, damn. Feels okay. And he bought a treadmill for his room, and this treadmill cost like 1,500 Canadian. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bruh. Let me see. Let me go on Amazon. Let me go on Amazon real quick. Treadmill. Like, yeah, you can get like little treadmills for like 500, 300, 400. I remember he was telling me like that someone at his job or whatever, like they had a treadmill also and they were using it one day and just started smoking all of a sudden. I'm like, what the fuck? That's so sketch. That's also a fair point, Justin. The consistent loading would be nice. I mean, obviously that's like such a hard thing to time, but I wonder like between runs, like if you do one run and then the next day you do another run, like how much variance will there be in the loads, I wonder. I guess it wasn't one nice thing about like N64 stuff is that there's like, that's like not really a problem you have to deal with. I hope the treadmill walks for him. It better. And I guess there might be like this certain like still the stigma for speedrunning where it's like, oh, you have to play on real hardware, which when possible, definitely good. But it's like, I don't know. Gating people into running a game because they don't want to purchase a like triple digit expensive game is, oh fuck me, man, is not hype. If you get inverted cam there, you have to stop backwalking like before the end of the wooden tunnel, otherwise like your camera auto turns around and it fucks you over. Telling people to use VC. Yeah, I mean, you can also still like just buy like an N64 cartridge if you really want to. Or it's like likely that you're gonna have a Wii anyways, and plus a Wii is much cheaper than a Twilight Princess disc. You can get a whole ass Wii for like probably half the price of like most GameCube games, I bet. And that's like more understandable, the console, like having to buy a console compared to just one game. Yeah, like at least like for like, yeah, if you want to run like a VC game, you can just obtain it legally by dumping your own WAD and uploading it to your Wii. But I also literally couldn't imagine running MM on N64. Like, it lags so fucking much. It's just like, nah. Definite nah for me. You found a Chad OBS plugin? Okay. You can use it to record any source in OBS separately. So like, can you be streaming your normal stream and then choose to only record one specific source? Ah, so basically Justin can proceed to make his stream even more toxic with shit alerts, and then he can still have a clean recording at the end of the day. He's gonna be having like last year Pope alerts when they were like loud as shit. At least, I don't know if it's a false memory, but I swear like a year and a bit ago, his alerts were so fucking loud, like all of them were. But it's also been a while, so maybe that's like not the case. At Zaki, is that true? Source record. I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised something like this isn't already a feature in OBS. To be able to record a separate source on its own. Because honestly, it's such a good... like, it's such a good idea. And, like, outside of, like, speedrunners, just, like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's, like, people out there who just, like, would want to stream themselves playing a game, but then, like... oh my god, my Wii is still getting thrown out. And then, like, they would also want to just have a clean recording. Could you record multiple sources separately if you wanted to? Like, could you, like, record, like, your gameplay on its own, and then also have a separate recording going of, like, your camera or something at the same time? It's a filter you can add to anything? Damn. Start showing your gameplay separate to an alt channel now. I'm pretty sure I did suggest that, like, a while back. But I guess it would be just the gameplay and not, like, mic or anything. Unless you would have it so it's just gameplay, like, camera splits mic. AKA just no alerts or anything. I'm still saying it would be really cool if one day, if live streaming gets like so like developed in a way where you could, on like the user end watching the stream, like change different audio sources to your liking. Like, oh, this guy's mic is too quiet, let me add gain to it, or let me mute the game audio, or let me mute the mic, or something. I think that'd be so cool. And that's like 100% something that could happen eventually. There's like no reason I see why you wouldn't be able to do that. Like maybe not now, like I don't know if like OBS, I think, well, OBS I think supports stuff like that, or question mark, or like supports outputting multiple channels, but I don't think streaming services do, to my knowledge. Yeah, that'd be even more wild if you could, like, disable sources. If when you're, like, watching the stream, if you basically had, like, the OBS thing at the bottom, and you could, like, turn off sources you don't want or something. If people are super cool, eventually I believe that would be a thing. Where's Fig at? Can Fig make this? Make, like, can we make Fig.tv, the new streaming platform? That'd be hype. Imagine that, Fig television. How high that'd be hype. Yo, Daniel TV. Now we're talking, actually. That's it. Daniel TV. Decomp.tv. Decomp.fig, the provided URL has an invalid host and cannot be checked. Unhype. Truly a tragic day, honestly. Actually, at Justin, are your ears still enabled or no? He might be in a ditch right now, for all we know. We'll never truly know. He is typing in Discord, though. In case anyone's curious. Update, he's typing in my chat instead now. Oh, look at this line I take. I'm like, yeah, baby. I'm gonna be honest, like, my thought that I had in my head literally is gone. Like, I had something I wanted to ask, but I literally can't remember what the fuck it was now, which is so hype. And nothing even distracted me. Not a single thing blocked it. It just, like, voided randomly. Like, the thought in my head was, like, walking to, like, to be outputted. And then it, like, was on, like, a Sonic Heroes map and just fell through the floor, and now it's gone forever. That's what happened, I'm pretty sure, at least. Let's see, did I see something in Discord that might have been my thought? Okay, there's nothing in Discord. I literally have no fucking idea. Well, I'm glad unrelated, I'm glad you are also in the gang of open back headphones, because yeah, like, I've closed back headphones, like, I think you said that it feels like you're underwater or something. But also, like, with closed back headphones, like, obviously it'd be probably good, like, if you're doing, like, music stuff, or, like, super, like, you need super Chad audio hearing stuff. But like for streaming and such, like I feel like close back is not hype because like at least for me, like I'm talking so much louder with close back on. I haven't used close back in years because of that. Because it's like I'm feel like I'm fucking talking so loud because when you talk normally, you expect to hear your voice at a certain volume. And then with the close back, it gets quieter. So I assume you just naturally speak louder to adjust for it. So it feels more natural for you, but then you're fucking like yelling, basically. Which I guess if you were in a space where that didn't matter, then I guess it's whatever. But then it's also nice just being able to like hear other things, like especially for like someone like Justin, if like Anna or something, or someone needs to get his attention. If he had like closed backs, he might just never notice. I don't know. Are they Liddy, Justin? Yeah, it makes sense, like, for audio-related like, stuff. Closebacks would be optimal, so you can hear, like, everything as best as possible. Let's fucking go. Yes! So if you're on a call, turn the microphone on the outside of the headphones. Okay, so it, like, has, like, a pseudo open back mode. I will most likely keep using the headphones I have until they break randomly. But I know you saw, Justin, how like the pads are like starting to rip on mine, and I could not find any official replacements. I think Sennheiser like used to sell replacements for like this model, but I don't think they do anymore, and I couldn't find any anywhere. I found some ones on like Amazon, I think, that would fit, but they were like third party, and I don't know. I think they had like mixed reviews. Yeah, I would just get like whatever the like newer version of this headphone is. Because yeah, I have no complaints with these headphones. Well, I'm pretty sure this one is like 598 SE is like the model of the one I have, which I think it's like just a different number now, so it's not like, or like maybe they still sell this exact model, but I know like they make like a newer version. Yeah, they're on Amazon still? Oh, okay. Well, in theory, then I could just buy the exact same ones down the road if I ever need to. 599. Oh, like, is there really like any like actual difference, or is it just like maybe like, things are slightly changed, or maybe it's like, oh, these ones have slightly more X to them or whatever, a little bit more bass. I don't know. That's definite. Blue Bob sending me a Snapchat. That's a good one. Getting a Blue Bob snap. Yeah, I'd imagine like stuff like that's so irrelevant for the grand scheme of things. I always remember back in the day. Anyone have Turtle Beach headphones back in the day? That was like the classic, like growing up, like gamer headphones or headset was getting Turtle Beaches, which I think back then they were like fine for like the time, and like, you know, for some like 13-year-old kid or whatever, they're like they were fine. They did the job. But like I remember like when I got like my Sennheiser headphones eventually, like I was like, holy fuck, these things sound like so much better. Like the quality was like crazy. It was like way back in the day when like the iPhone 4 came out and it had the like Retina display compared to the iPhone 3. And I remember like looking at the iPhone 4 and it was like, holy fuck, you can't see like any pixels on the clock or whatever. Like it was like the equivalent of that. It was like, whoa. It was so crazy. It was just funny, like back then, like how impressive that was. Also, Cabbage, how are you? Hope you're well. That's what I say, like technology, like back then, like the way things advanced when, like back in the day, like when we were kids, like it feels so much more impressive. Whereas now it's like going from like PS4 to PS5, it's like, yeah, things like they look better, of course, but it's a lot of times it's not like groundbreaking, insane. Like I'm sure like everyone like kids in like the 90s probably like fucking shit their pants when they saw like the Super Nintendo and then when they saw like N64. I always say N64 graphics to like GameCube graphics is like such a big upgrade. Like it's like such a wild change of like how much more smooth things look on GameCube compared to N64. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, things being like first of its kind were like, yep. iPhone 4 having a chat design. I can agree with that. It's wild how like, I don't know, like the iPhone 4 was like specifically like really hype. It also had like the glass back or whatever, instead of like it just being plastic everywhere. Also had a headphone jack. Dude. Yo, Dragon, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, that's fair, Justin. Plateaued, yeah. iPhone 6S. What did 6S do? That was like extra good. Oh my god, I love doing that. I think for iPhone, I only ever had the iPhone 3GS, which I think back then was pretty good. And then I got like the Nexus 5, I think, and then like it was Pixel 1 XL, and then I have the 3A now. So I can't look at. I try looking at chat, and then I started like swimming past him. It's like, no, I straight up can't look at chat while pushing Miko. Fuck, I pushed him too much. All right, now let's run. Oh, I mean, obviously it's so early, but this split has not been good. It's whatever though. Wasn't the 5C, wasn't that like just a smaller version or something? I believe. They were aluminum. That is true. Budget? Oh, okay, so it's like the equivalent of like the Pixel, like I have like the 3A, which is the budget version of the 3. Which is funny, because I think I've decided the next phone I will probably get whenever this one like breaks on me. Because I'm gonna try and squeeze every ounce of life out of this 3A I can, because me paying for a new phone while this phone is still functional is not a good investment. It's just like, it would be nice if I had a new one for sure, but it wouldn't be, like, I'm better off waiting, I feel like, until this one dies on me. But like, I think I've decided I'll get the Pixel 5A, and crazy, the 5 doesn't have a headphone jack, but the 5A does. It's like, damn, that's a good meme. And I think Skittle actually just got the 5A, I think, question mark. Coincidentally. Lots of colors, yeah. And now phones are usually offered in like 2 to 3 colors. I swear. Usually they're offered in like not many colors, but I honestly for phones, I just like black phones and black cases, honestly. I need to express my inner edge in some way, right? I don't know. I just like how like a black phone and black case just looks. Like, I don't know. I couldn't imagine myself with like a bright blue phone case or anything. I think at one point, I think I was considering, I didn't even say that, Hawaii phones or something. I don't know how I actually would say that word. I think that was one I was looking at like a few years back though. Phone is blue. Feels good. When I read that, Justin, I want to read it as fucking Banjo saying, like, why? That's what I want to read it as. What? Really? Okay, I initially read that as discontinuing gift subs in November. And then I read it again, and I was like, okay, thankfully they're not, like, that trash. I was like, bruh, that's not real, right? Alright, well, if you want to gift a sub, now's your chance, kids. I really don't understand, because that made no sense why for like all of September they...
I don't know any of them. Amazing. Wow.
Amazing. Damn.
I don't know any of them.
Arma accidentally gifting subs. Just accidentally gift a sub, Arma. Is that what just happened? Did you click like one button and it was like, here you go, here's your sub that you gifted? Well, I hope Cool Sis enjoys their accidental gift sub from Arma. No one tell them it was an accident though. Well, I hope they deeply appreciated Arma. Arma is paying for the gifts that they got from Felix. Feels okay, man. Monado subscribed at tier 1. Oh shit. I didn't realize that happened also. Thank you, Justin. You can have access to better emotes than displayed on this channel previously, in my opinion. Fuck. Frick, sorry. At least I am more pleased with them than the previous iteration.
Look at all these people. I don't know any of them. Amazing.
Amazing.
Wow.
You know, I forgot that Arma sent me a video or an audio file of him saying that, and I never set it up. I think because I just didn't feel like doing it in the moment, and then I forgot, and then I'm now just remembering that. That would be funny, though. Dude, you bitch. I'm sorry. Can I play it on stream? If I can find our DMs. Update. I found it. It doesn't autoplay, right?
Look at all these people.
Oh, it's quiet as shit. You can't even hear it. Oh, you could hear it there probably. Wow. No. Dude, what the fuck, man? ESS left is cursed. Anyone who doesn't know what that means, Justin, is like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, thank you, Felix, also, for the gift sub to Morpheus. Yeah, you saw that teleport? Oh my god, dude. Fuck my life again. Tank Fug. Hig. Thank you for the almost a quarter. Dude, I swear, Sign ISG is cursed as shit. Is that G minus who's back from the lake finally? sub, cheer, or gift to get to the next level hype train. Be sure to donate for all these bit alerts that I have. So was the gift sub actually discounted, Orma? Oh, I forgot about my red potion split existing. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, Jesse. Definite Isaac reference. TLDR, Justin is sus. That's the TLDR of what we were talking about. Are bits 1-to-1 in Canadian money? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think the only time I've ever paid for bits was like 3 years ago when they had some deal where it was like get like 500 bits for like $1 or something like that, and it was like, well, there's no reason for me to not get this deal because it's essentially free money. In a sense, like I guess I lose some money, but I end up having more money at my disposal to use than I would have. And it was also hype because I could give it to people. Maybe one day though, I'll be just having thousands and thousands of bits to my name. Dude, I'm bouncing. Bouncing across the water. Imagine. I'm surprised you have a shift sub, Justin, unless you got a random gift. That's like in chats, so often I'll see people be like, okay, Pokemon sub check, and then it'll be like, everyone just typing PokeW. It's like, okay. Get in. That's a pretty hype emote though, to be fair. I was like literally saying this the other day, like imagine like how hard like 9% of Twitch will get fucked by if it ever ends up being, oh, sorry, you can't use copyrighted characters or IPs for like your branding anymore. Like so many people just get bodied by that. I am now safe from that though. Support gay bees? You're damn right we do. Okay, nice stick. Thanks for good luck. The bee emotes are the best Pride ones though. Oh my god, that's bullshit. Yes, this run is bad. Can you make 50 emotes of the new character? Fuck. Is that something you've ever thought about, Justin? Or has that like never been something you've actually like thought about? or changing up emotes. I mean, I guess it's like, I would imagine like there'd be some sort of statement about it. I'd be surprised if Twitch randomly was just like, oh, by the way, you guys can't do this shit anymore. Dude, I'm hitting, there's no way that's failing. There's no fucking way. Getting robbed by this shit again, dude. It's really annoying to do this with a fairy, because if you fail it once, you just auto lose a ass ton of time. And there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, it would be a ton of money. That is true. Yo, Genesis. You're just witnessing a bad run. I hope. Okay. I hope your stream is good. I guess I thought, like, in the sense of, like, have you ever thought about, like, ever considered, like, what kind of character you could potentially use if you, for some reason, couldn't use Pichu anymore? Or is that a thought you've never, like, bothered getting to? Because it's not really relevant currently. After running a bad run, you're like witnessing one. Same. I love executing bad runs. It's pretty hype. What were you doing? Dogs. That's a classic. That is a safe bet though. Like the emotes Pope has of his dog Putty. Those ones are pretty good. I like his woke one. I think that one's a funny one. Or wokage, whatever. Yeah, I like that one a lot. That one's really good. All songs SRM People record by 2 minutes. Okay, Chad, we get it. SRM to world record. Let's go. How do you feel about having a perfect world record now? Because if you have a world record, it's perfect. Clearly, because it's the best one. Yeah, that split was like turbo garbage disposal material. Yo, ladder hitboxes, Pog. "28 seconds off, some of the best." Damn, Justin literally like went live, like he was typing in chat and like he's like, "I'm going live, fuck butter." And I'm also like, yeah, fuck butter, true. How long's the run total though? I assume if it's SRM it's not that long, right? Wait, do you still have to beat the game, or do you just get the songs and that's it? Oh, okay. In my mind, it was like not source required. Because that would have been much more of a meme if that was the case, but okay. That sounds more enjoyable. As not popular like SRM stuff is in general anymore, I think one really cool thing about like 100% SRM is that you get to enable Sun Song, which is really cool. Dude. Ugh. Anytime I do rando for this game, I definitely have Sun Song enabled. It's just cool. And also it's just convenient, especially for like rando. It's like, oh, I need to make it this hour. Well, let's just Sun Song real quick. Yeah, Sun Song is a leftover from Ocarina of Time that they were maybe going to use in MM originally. Because the song still functions. Like, if you use cheats or like play rando with Sun Song enabled, like, it'll basically do the same thing Song of Double Time does. Like, it'll still stop at the next 12-hour interval. But the cool thing about Sun Song is that you can, if you enable Sun Song, and if you pass through a loading zone, it'll stop the time at whatever time it was, so you can like advance like 3 hours or something like that instead of advancing to like the next like day or night cycle, which is pretty cool. Which is kind of like how it is in MM3D in a sense with Song of Double Time, because in 3D they made Song of Double Time work where you can pick what hour it goes to instead of just being, oh, make it next night or day. Oh my god, dude. I haven't done that in a minute. Oh yeah, it does. It does, doesn't it? Wait, I wonder if Sun Song was gonna originally like be used for this game and they just left it in, or if it was just straight up a leftover from Ocarina of Time that they never got rid of. Because I guess if it was just a leftover, then you would assume the other songs would be in the game still. Like all the other OOT only songs. But I wonder why Saria's song is still in MM. Unless it's just like coincidentally left over, unless they had some sort of odd reason for it. Unless they were gonna have Saria initially. True. Yeah, they probably did implement double and inverted time afterwards. was told to go towards the chest more for that tank, and they still fucked me up, so I don't know if it's like just RNG, like, is it just more likely to not be a meme if you go over there? Oh, is there actually 2 less songs? I didn't realize that. So maybe they kept them in just for like, I don't know, so things didn't get weird or something in like coding, I don't know. Or if there's just no reason to like remove them. I don't know. Like I've always wondered about stuff like that, like having leftover unused stuff on your cartridge, like does that like affect the game performance-wise at all, or does it like not matter? At least I would like to assume like that there could be some sort of like deficit of having like extra unnecessary stuff on the cartridge, but I also am not a programmer, so I have no idea at the same time. True, NPCs do speed up with Sun Song to match it. But I assume Sun Song advances time at the same rate that it does in OOT, so I'm gonna assume like it's just unfinished for this game's functionality. Shoutouts to this game also originally having a 7-day cycle instead of 3 days. Imagine that, like imagine if this game actually did have 7 days and it's like, okay, we have to play Song of Double Time 8 times to get to day 5 real quick. That'd be such a meme. I remember allegedly though, like things I've heard about like beta MM was that apparently there was like some quote from Miyamoto or something where he said that there was gonna be some merchant where you could buy time from. Imagine that if there was like an NPC you could talk to where you could like rewind time. Alright, time to fail the pause because yeah! Dude. That was like 5 extra pauses for like no reason. Yeah, there'd be, if it did have a 7-day cycle, there would be like a shit ton of content in this game. Yeah, Postman does go crazy. I wonder if they tried like implementing Sun Song initially, and then I wonder if it was like, oh, this is like too difficult to like work properly with how like time works in the game. A boat ride, our first boat ride of the day. Just hype. Damn, I have a Snapchat from David and Blue Bob. Did type David sent me a setup, Arma, and on his desk he had 3 tissue boxes propping up his laptop to be a little bit higher. I was like, that's some like me shit. Like how I don't know if you noticed this, but I've probably mentioned this, but anyone who isn't Arma or hasn't been in my house, my CRT that I play off of, I just have a piece of styrofoam underneath it holding it up higher. I mean, it is nice. Like, it's a little bit more at eye level. It's also conveniently in line, basically, with my monitors, which is also kind of cool. That's a definite my dad being home, I think. Dog. Alright. Yeah, Richie, how are you? I forgot about Link waving goodbye to the Turtle and Great Bay Temple. No, I did not stalkcore. It was all a meme about me having the record. A multi-layered meme, if you will. Bring back Siglemic, yeah. His time he got banned. Alright, so the meme lore is I had like the world record command or the world record like on my live split set up for ADR, and then we did glitchless all masks at one point. And since I just use a text source for my world record command or world record like part of my layout instead of like the actual world record source, which auto updates the world record per category you have set on your splits. Since I use a text source, I have to update it manually, and when I switched to all masks glitchless, there wasn't really a record at the time because there wasn't a leaderboard yet, so I was like, I'll just put Siglemic as a meme with the 14401, because the 14401 is like kind of a meme within itself, because I'm pretty sure that time was the world record in 120 star for a long time. And then like there's just like it's kind of like an old school meme of people being like, oh, what's the world record for this game? And people just be like, oh, 144-1 by Siglemic. But then there's also a lot of Mario 64 runners who have gotten 144-01 PBs in 120 star. So then when I switched back to ADR, I just never felt like changing the world record to be what it actually is. And that's the lore. That is the lore for why I had it set as 14401. Yeah, Arma, there's probably tons of people in the current day who don't know who Siglemic is. There are probably plentiful amount of people, which is like, yeah, also wild to me. I mean, it's not like he really has any relevance in the modern day of like speedrunning culture. Like, he doesn't exist really anymore. Last time he had any sort of existence was for was it the one pace that happened in person? It was like some in-person GSA event. I'm pretty sure it was Pace that they had Siglemic there. Shouts to Simul Flips. That is also a super classic one. I reckon he spearrun other games as well. He mainly did Mario. I'm pretty sure he actually did really like Majora's Mask runs though. I'm pretty sure. I think there was a time I know he did some runs of MM. Yeah, Arma has a race that him and at the time Cosmo did. because Arma just happened to record it for, I'm not sure the reason why. I mean, it preserves some history, though. The hype part about that, though, is that I'm pretty sure that was when index warp was like a new thing. And I'm remember at some point in the VOD, they were like, are you gonna do index warp this run? Unless it was a different run, but I swear they like did, like that was said in like that video. They talked about like if they were gonna do it or not. So it was such a new thing. Ofra. It's always so just wild to me how they were so ridiculously huge for their time. Especially for like speedrunners. Like I know Siglemic, like in his peak, he got like practice. He would like stream practice sessions and he'd have like 5,000 plus viewers. Oh my god, please. And it's like wild, like even like big people like Simply, who's a big speedrunner, like he has like a few thousand, but it's like wild that there's like just like nobody. Oh my god. Jesus. There's just like nobody that like got like their sort of viewership level for speedrunning. I do know like that Narcy, I'm pretty sure she was like the first Twitch partner. Like I'm pretty sure like when they made the partner program, they were like the first person they used it on. I'm pretty sure like when Narcy got some like Wind Waker record like in like 2013 or something, like I think she had like over like 20,000 viewers or some shit like that. Some like crazy number. Nice. 18k, I think? Okay, well, still a huge number. But it's just crazy, like, they had such huge numbers, and then, like, they, like, went, and then, like, no one has, like, came close to them. I guess because, like, they were, like, so early on Twitch, so anyone who was watching Twitch, there was a chance that they were just watching them. And no Stalcore. Yeah. Cosmo does not. But also, at one point Cosmo transitioned to be Narcissa and then fell off the deep end. And, yep. Like, there was some point in time, like a few years back, where she still had access to the ZeldaSpeedrunning.com website. and she like randomly like changed all the content on the website to just be like a shit post basically. And I think eventually like they got like the domain from her, but it was like, bruh. And they were able to like restore everything, but it was like, dude, bruh. Yo, Aaron, thanks for the Gimbla. Thanks for the gainer. Trihex. I used to watch him a little bit, but I don't watch him anymore. I don't even follow him anymore. He was one of those people I followed, and I was like, I never watched this person. Why do I follow him? You're practicing Wind Waker right now? Yeah, let's go. SD or HD? I actually don't really follow any HD runners, but I'm pretty sure there's like a pretty decent amount, I think. But there's not really many SD runners, I don't think, right now. To earn, yeah. To earn, and there's like Dompe.org. All those like classic Twitch memes. Yeah, Arma, ZFG, like one of the last OGs. But even them, like he's still not, even though he's been around for so long, he's like somehow not as big as like what like Cosmo, Sig, whatever. I don't know why I put on Deku Mask. HD all dungeons, no manual super swimming. Feels good. I can say I've done one meme run of Wind Waker HD with Arma like years ago. Glitchless in the sense of that we just kind of like just did a run of it, basically. He changed from Speedrun to phone react streams. Trihex did, really? All right. I'm stuck. Yeah, that was a little sketch going for that there. If I missed that, that would have been really cool. All right, and we're in. Damn. Yeah, hovering with the chew. I didn't understand that hover before, but human protractor was like, oh yeah, just do the hover when the wind blows and it's free. And I was like, wow, it's free. Nice backflip buffer. Oh my god. Yeah, because whenever I tried that hover before, like, it just wouldn't work. Like, Link would keep sticking to the ground, but for some reason, if you do the chew hover, like, when the wind pushes you, it just works for free, which is way better than having to, like, grab the ledge, lose ISG, and then get ISG again. Dude, what a rush. What a rush. Dude, speaking of a rush, that was not a rush. Okay. This is a bad run. Well, on Georg in my PB, I didn't get the turtle cutscene skip, which loses a ton of time. So getting that saved a ton of time. But my PB is also not perfect or anything, so I still have tons of room for improvement. Doesn't mean your run, even if you're ahead, a lot of people still say, oh, yep. Yeah, the blue color for Insomnia is my gold split. I changed my golds to blue a while back. I feel like it hit a little better. I don't know. Really? What? Am I going late every time? What the fuck, man? Fuck me, dude. I fucked up so hard. That was my fault. Completely. I mean, I can't believe Cats joined the stream, made me waste time. Are we less sick today, Cats? First streamer you ever saw use best splits had them blue, so you're always used to them. Shouts to Glods also. Another like forgotten like old meme of speedrunning culture on Twitch. I only got one arrow drop, I think, so I need to get this one. The term gold split became so used that you gave into the yellow. There's a lot of people nowadays who use like rainbow splits. I never use rainbow splits. I always just prefer the static colors, but I understand why people do like the rainbow splits for golds. Oh my god, fuck my life again. Once again, wasting a shit ton of time. Okay, it's actually not as bad. After all that, I'm barely losing time to PB with a bad go, and I had to do the hover twice, and I failed the mega side hop like 3 billion times. From the Kirby relay this year was someone using the default W-split layout. That is a classic one. I used W-split back in the day. Your sister thinks you have COVID, Monka. Well, I hope you don't. That would be ideal. COVID forever? No. Not COVID forever. COVID for never. Yeah, milk time. COVID's a cold added effects. Kind of, yeah. In a sense. Yep, the good old part of the run where if you fail this, your run's basically over. If you miss milk jump. Which is pretty hype. Okay, I don't think I need to kill that Keese, but I was like, let me be safe, please. Milk jump is normally not that hard, but it's still the case of you get literally one try at it in ADR. Which usually, I think I've only failed it once in a run so far. That one I do is slower than the one that, like, there's a faster one I know you can do, where you do it from, like, the bottom, like, where that first elegy statue is. Or where the first elegy, like, switch is. Yo, spooky. Just call it milk jumping? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what people call that. Are you kidding me? Like you do a really big jump with milk. Remote hookshot jump does not sound as cool. I also agree. Alright, there's a bomb. Might as well get it, even though I don't think I really need it. I've been really lucky with that guy dropping bombs. Oh my god, stop. I still have not, like, I can sometimes weird shot unbuffered, but I can't do it consistently and just be more of a waste. Brain started, yeah, Milk TLDR is really broken in this game for some reason. I'm pretty sure like there's something broken with Milk and OOT that they tried fixing, I think, and then Milk and MM is just like even more broken. I'm pretty sure is the TLDR. It is a really cool strat though. Big explanation. I think Felix explained it to me, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we're gonna want that. I should have equipped bombs over hookshot. So I'm gonna want bombs first. I guess I equip bombs over Ocarina after I store Song of Time. There, I fixed it. I don't know like what they tried changing though. At Fig, what did they do? If Fig wasn't getting bodied by school, there's a chance he could be around right now, but Fig has like barely been around since his school stuff started up. I hope everyone's enjoying like the really quiet audio right now. Oh, I don't need these bombs. Nice camera moment. It's like for some reason, if you like store, like when you store Song of Time or Ocarina Dive, whatever, like on certain frames, I guess, it does that. Yeah, I gotta fucking side hop instead. Dude, fuck me, dude. Oh my god, fuck off, go down the hole. That's one of the most annoying things about how MM ledges work, is like if you grab a ledge and if at any point, if you touch the stick, you just auto climb it, it's really stupid. It's so obnoxious. That was such a meme of a pattern, I couldn't see a damn thing for like most of it. Fuck yourself, man. So dumb. Those are such bad patterns. Yo, Owl, thank you for the busy good luck. Okay, so we want that. The A-button is currently not usable, which is really cool for red. This is a terrible red. Just a not good twin mold. I blame the first. I blame trying to kill blue because it gave me such bad patterns at the start there. We all agree with that? I don't think I've had it yet for red. I don't think I've died to red yet. Because there could be situations with the text on screen where you just can't get out of the way in time because you can't side hop or roll. Fuck you. Bad. Will I do an all Zelda rando marathon? No. I hit right, but okay. The only Zelda randos I know how to do are MM and Wind Waker. And I don't see myself ever doing Skyward Sword or Breath of the Wild rando or Twilight Princess. Even if Arma did want it, it would not happen. Nice. I forget, what's that even called? Surprise. I assume they added that for September, but it's, I don't know, it's so weird. Shouts to Whooper. I'm gonna get up real quick. True. Everyone does need to shut up. The best cutscene is playing. Imagine that. Emote only mode during this cutscene every time. Alright. I'll turn it off so I don't leave it on for like a billion years accidentally. Yeah, this is what's supposed to happen. Crazy, right? I know. What a concept. Okay, so with a Nightbot or some shit. I don't know. Best cutscene does slash emote only. That would be a free, only give access to like mods or something. Damn. I guess that's fair that they don't allow commands to be done through Nightbot, so it doesn't get abused, I suppose. Yes. Really? Hey. Nice. Oh my god. Are they gonna come back before the cutscene? Bruh. That was a straight up fucking moment right there that fucked me over. The camera just was like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I feel like, okay? Alright. So this is what we're gonna do, I guess. It should be fine, hopefully. Most of my fins already back to me. Nope, I don't have them. That's fine. That is fine. Oh boy. There's no way I could have avoided that. Our main shot was like impossible to dodge. There was no way you could have dodged that. Beautiful. Dude, you didn't die from that? What? That was so bad. That was so bad. I don't know how that last crouch stab didn't hit though. It should have hit. Half that, most of that was just the remains. Good, Morpheus, hey. Were you able to sleep? Have I saved 10 minutes of my best splits? By being better at the game and doing faster strats. Like, there's definitely strats I do that aren't the fastest everywhere, for sure. It's also like people like Pope have like ran this game like way the fuck longer than I have. Like, it's only been like a bit more than a year since I ran this game. Or since I started running this game. It's also wild to think about that it's been that long. Slept a bit, we'll probably take another small nap later. Let's go. And then you have time for a hundo stream because no work today. Let's go. Yes. And why raise Morpheus? What, an MM? Maybe someday. When he comes to BGDQ3, we can do a MM race there. Imagine though, Morphe at BGDQ3. Go. I'll get the plane ticket right now. We might be having it in America somewhere, and not Canada for this one. So, yeah. Bangalore games done quick. I wish. It actually stands for Bangladesh. Games done quick. True, let's have it at the Osmos in Miami. I don't think anyone would object to that. Yo, Bees, thanks for the GG. And thanks for the GGs, everyone. I think I might just do another run, honestly. This run isn't like crazy good or anything. It's not like a, oh yeah, I can be content on that for the day. It's like, eh. I mean, it was good at parts, for sure. Soon I'll actually have to start like watching like like popes and like dopes runs and see like what they do that I can do to be better. Speaking of one of the names previously mentioned, there's one of them now. Thank you. Appreciate it. But I basically like learned the route and then haven't like done anything since then pretty much in terms of like looking at strats, but in time. I guess we'll watch the credits though and do another one though, because yeah. I am down to do some more. What's this prac snapshot he sent? Just prac, being prac. Just him like sitting there adjusting his shirt. Feels good. Yeah, you missed it. We were talking about gift sub stuff earlier. Because Justin was like, oh yeah, gift subs are discounted now for September, so I hope you give me your fucking money. God. But Armo, I guess, was trying to look at it or something, and he accidentally, like, gifted a sub, I think, is how it went down. It's pretty hype accidentally giving money to the homies. Did you just have one of those nights last night, Morpheus, where you just couldn't sleep, or did you like wake up at some point and then just never went back to bed? What would I rate this out of 10? I don't know, like a 6, maybe? I fucking, like, failed the bottle dupe at Woodfall, so I think I got 3rd try bottle dupe. I fucking failed the bottle dupe, warped to Great Bay, failed again, so I had to go inside the lab house and then try again, and then finally got the stupid thing. And then I also didn't get the Woodfall cutscene skip, but we got Turtle cutscene skip. And then like Snowhead, like Lullaby skip was pretty good. But then like Goat, I fucked up Goat. And then when I was trying to store Song of Time, I missed the Mega side hop like 3 times. And then I used the Chew for some reason and then clipped into the Fire Arrow room, so I had to do it again. And I still only lost like 10 seconds to PB somehow. And then Twin Mold was really fucking bad, and Majora was really bad. So it's like, yep. This run PB'd basically because of Turtle cutscene skip. But also, yep. Yep. Even just not being able to sleep is super annoying. I was saying this earlier, yesterday, whatever the fuck, but it's just so obnoxious when you want to sleep and like you feel tired and like you try laying down and you just can't fall asleep or whatever. I'll have waves of that, like where I try sleeping and then I just can't fall asleep for like hours. Or I'll sleep and then I'll like wake up after like 3 hours, like consistently, and it's like, why? Oh my god. Okay, this just got posted in Discord and this is so funny. This is so hype. That is, like, it's too good. Yeah, it's too good. That is so hype. Oh man, what a good feeling. Your papaya salad. I wonder how long they spent crafting that. Alright. Yeah, I still have a little bit of green tea left. Don't mind me just bumping my mic. Oh yeah, once again, forgetting to split for red potion. Feels great. The classic among classics.